Beauties, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal S. Brown here with the Beauty for Ashes brand LLC. Y'all, I'm so excited about this video. First time doing this, a tutorial of me doing a client's face, and I'm just going to walk you all through. As you all can see, I am using the Mario Badescu spray, and I am also using vitamin E oil to moisturize after I get this clean palette going. And you can also see that my client is a darker skin tone. Very beautiful. This is one of my favorite clients that I love to do. And she's loyal, all of that, y'all. So I'm used to doing her face. And I was like, this is a perfect time to do this video. So right here, I forgot primer, y'all. Never forget primer. Okay? Never forget primer. But hey, we make mistakes. And that's what I forgot. But her face was still pretty. The foundation that I'm using right here is a mixture. It is Maybelline Fit Me 24 Hours Fit Stay, I believe. And I'm also mixing in 180 with the Mary Kay Full Coverage Foundation. And I used a brush to, apply that foundation, and now I'm using a damp beauty blender. I believe that a damp beauty blender will do us justice every time. Don't forget it. Right here, I am using two concealers. Of course, one that's 2 shades lighter than her face, and one maybe, no. I use fawn and I use chestnut. So the fawn might be like maybe 3 shades lighter, and the chestnut might be like 2 shades lighter. And that's what I'm using on her face to give her a nice highlight under her eyes and on her nose, bridge of her nose, forehead, and chin, and a little under the nose area. When you are applying concealer under your client's eyes, make sure you have them open their eyes. I don't know if my client was tired or what, but she didn't open her eyes until I let her know. Like, sometimes it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, especially when you've done makeup so long, it's like whatever, but it's good to have their eyes open. Right here, I did use the Juvia's Place setting powder in banana, and I am just placing that on the parts of her face that I applied the concealer. And right here, I'm using that brush to blend in the setting powder. And I have right here a palette from Mary Kay. And I have like some press foundations in here. And I'm just using like a lighter press foundation to apply over that setting powder. Right here, I am using the Juvia's Place contour palette in medium to dark, I believe, and I am just contouring her face right here. Y'all, let me tell you something. This is why you have to make sure you use your primer, because you'll start seeing creases, okay? And you do want your client to be satisfied, and you never want them to leave out like, oh my gosh, why is there like a spot on my nose or under my eyes? Use your primer. The nose was really giving me trouble. There was this one part of her nose that just wouldn't get right, but I did fix it. I put some concealer over it and then put the powder back on it. So that's why you see the setting powder back on the bridge of her nose. So to bring color back in the face, you use your contouring that brings color back in the face so the client won't look ghostly. And as you all can see, I also applied blush, and that blush palette is also from Juvia's Place. And I'm back at the nose, y'all. I'm trying to get this nose right. But don't worry, it was corrected. Listen, when you know the basics to applying makeup, you can do anything. I'm telling you, like, there is no rules to doing a face. Like, again, you just need to know the basics. And if you have trusted clients and you are making sure that you are, continuing to learn and you're teachable, honey, throw all the rules out of the window. Don't be too hyped about the new trends. Just do you. Like, find what works for you. That's all. So I'm doing the brows, y'all. I'm not going to really talk about the brows because the camera went off. So but I would say that all I do with the brows is, use a nice gel to lay those hairs, brush them up, and I just outline her brow shape. And after I do that, I just use concealer to clean them up. My next client that I do on camera, I will make sure that I do an eyebrow tutorial for you, okay? And voila, her eyebrows are laid, honey. I am loving this look already. No lashes, no highlight, no nothing yet. And it still looks good, okay? So, as you all can see, I am using a black eyeliner to just apply right on her lash line. And that, for me, makes the lashes look more presentable. Okay, so when you are under a client's eye, my only suggestion is that you allow your client to just breathe for 2 or 5 seconds. So my client here isn't really a crier, so I don't have to like take a break that much. But as you all can see, she is blinking a lot. So when they start doing that, I like kind of stop and go again. So that's my 2 seconds or 5 seconds. And some people are criers, y'all, and you don't want people to tear and cry and mess up their whole makeup. So you want to make sure that you always give your client some time to just breathe. If you do feel like your client is about to cry, just kind of tell them to do that and look up, and they should be okay. But right here, I'm just placing on her lashes. If you all would like a more in-depth tutorial of how I apply lashes and, do the whole brow application, just let me know in the comments and I will come back with that. Also, with the mascara on the bottom lashes, make sure you give your client a break with that as well. Look at this lash, just acting crazy. I would like to suggest this as well. Create an environment for your client to feel like, oh my gosh, every time I sit in her chair, I feel at peace. I feel like this is home. I feel just overwhelmed with comfortability. Like, make sure that your client is comfortable and at peace. Ask your client questions like, how are you feeling today? How has your life been? Some people, you never know, they may need a therapist, okay? And honestly, I feel like makeup artists, hairstylists, nail techs, we are the client's therapist at this point, and if they trust you enough, they will talk to you. Make sure you ask questions like, how does your eyelash feel? Do you feel okay about your makeup so far? Ask them questions so they'll know that you care about them. So as you all can see, I am doing the lip combo that's, trending. I know I said, you don't have to go with trends, but I do like this lip combo, y'all. Like an ombre look, using a dark lip liner that I got from a hair store. I believe it's the NYX and it's in espresso. I'm also using a nude matte lip, and I am applying that in the middle of her lips. And I tell her to pat, just pat, not rub, just pat. And I am just making sure that liner goes into the lip so you can have that ombre effect. And it's so pretty, y'all. I also applied gloss so I can give it a little shine. And that is pretty much it, y'all. Like, I really like this look. I'm so happy about how it came out. And again, if you all like videos like this, comment down below, like this video, subscribe, and just let me know that you like it by doing those things. So I pray you all have a blessed day. Bye bye.